Hi, I'm Chef Desmond Fannin. I'm Director of Culinary Services at Sodexo, a cookbook author, and the head chef of the Fannin household. Now, thanks to Ingles, I'm going to cook with you and share some great recipes with you and your family. So today we're starting out at Ingles, getting the ingredients for my mouth-watering pan-seared salmon with Chipotle barbecue sauce. Here's what we need. For the salmon, we need 4 skinless 6-ounce salmon fillets, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon ground black pepper. For the Chipotle barbecue sauce, we need 1 teaspoon butter, 1 tablespoon diced yellow onion, 1 clove of garlic minced, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of beer of your choice, and you can do whatever you want to do with the rest, 3 teaspoons distilled white vinegar, 2 teaspoons brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon dry mustard, 1/4 teaspoon ground cumin, 1/4 teaspoon dried chipotle pepper, 1/8 teaspoon of paprika, and 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt. Remember, all of this is available on the website at ingles-markets.com, so you can print it out before you leave the house, or you can pull it up on your phone while you're at the store. Now let's get cooking. All right, so let's get started. We'll start off by making the Chipotle barbecue sauce. Get you a hot pan, and I'm doing mine in a small saute pan or an omelet pan. You can use a saucepan, but I'm making a small amount today, and I don't need that much space. And also, you'll see I'm getting ready to toast the spices, and saute pans work better with toasting those spices. So, melt your butter. I'm going to go in here with a little bit of diced yellow onion. Let that start to saute. Kick your flame up a little bit, and then we'll go in with our minced garlic. And again, fresh garlic is the best here versus the granulated. Granulated is okay in this sense. You know, you won't really burn it, but I actually like using fresh garlic here. So we're going to add our spices here, our cumin, paprika, dried mustard, all right, and then our chipotle chili powder. Okay, gonna mix this up. Oh man, the toasting of the spices just smells up the room quickly. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our brown sugar, a little bit of ketchup, and let's go ahead and add the salt. A little bit of vinegar. Oh, I love that little sizzle there. All right, so lastly, we're gonna add our beer. No matter what brand you like, just use your favorite beer. All right, so we're gonna transfer this back to the stove here and let it simmer for about 3 or 4 minutes while we go into prepping our salmon. Be right back. All right, so now that we have our sauce simmering in the back, we're gonna start to prep on our salmon. Now I got this salmon at Ingles, pre-packaged, and it's wild caught salmon, sockeye salmon. And I just found this out. You can actually get a 200% guarantee at Ingles with any seafood you purchase. So if you buy the seafood, you don't like it, you can take it back, get 200% of your money back. That's wonderful guarantee there. So, show you a very quick way to take the skin off. You grab the tail. You may sacrifice a little bit of the meat on the end. So you come in at an angle. Make sure you grab the tail here and give you a quick look. See how the skin is coming right off. You want to make sure you grab this, get a firm grip, and all you're doing is just sliding the knife through the salmon. Okay? Now you want to make sure you're pulling the skin at the same time. All right, and there you go. Skin is off. And you didn't take a lot of the meat of the fish with you. Okay? All right. Now you can get the salmon fillets pre-cut, but I like to cut my own. So we're gonna cut them into portions here. And I cut it on what we call a bias angle as well. Kind of makes your salmon once it's cooked, makes it look a little bigger than it actually is. All right. So put a little bit of olive oil on here. Just rub it down like so. All right. Got a little salt here. You can go as light or as heavy as you want. Okay. And then we're going to flip it. And the reason why I flip it, I season both sides because I actually kind of eat both sides of the salmon. So I'd rather season both sides. I don't like having salmon that's actually anything that's seasoned on one side. And I see people typically do that a lot. But if you're eating both sides of it, season both sides. All right, so now we're going to come across with the pepper. All right, now I took my glove off, but I'm going to flip this here. Okay. And then we're going to season this side as well with pepper. Okay. We'll get our pan real hot here. All right. Now you don't have to put a lot of olive oil in here because we already put some on the salmon. All right. So I'm gonna put a little bit in here just to keep it from sticking. Move it around. And here I like to get my pan really, really hot before I turn it down to medium. So I get me a nice good sear. So now that our pan is hot, we can hear it sizzle. We'll put our salmon down top side first. All right. And never overcrowd the pan. Just leave enough space in there so that you can be able to turn the pan and turn the salmon. And you don't want to crowd it too much because then the heat kind of gets suffocated. All right. All right, so now that we have our sauce ready, mix it up. Oh man, it smells good. All right, so while it's in the pan, or you can transfer your salmon to a ovenable pan, but I actually have a pan that can go in the oven, and we're only cooking it at 350 degrees. So most pans that may have the silicone handles, you don't want to put in an oven at over 400 degrees or so. All right. All right. And then we'll just take this straight to the oven. Put it in there. Normally it takes about 10 to 15 minutes if you cook it in a pan like this, if you go straight in. But if it's in a pan that's already hot, you can cut that time in half. And it also depends on the thickness of the product. So this salmon is pretty thin, so this will probably only take about 4 or 5 minutes in the oven. All right, so the salmon is done. It's been in about 5 minutes. Pan is still pretty hot here. So now we're just gonna plate up. All right, and there you have it. Pan-seared salmon with Chipotle barbecue sauce. So we're all out of time for today. But I want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Ingles table. Remember, you can find this recipe, videos, photos, and much more on the website at ingles-markets.com. Until next time, see you online.